Hey guys, I wanted to put out another video, and we're going to be discussing when to apply to take the LSAT, the law school admissions test. So if you're considering going to law school, this is one of several things that you'll need to have. The law school admissions test, in my other video, I explained a little more in depth of what the test actually is. So this is more just talking about time frame. If you decide that you do want to go to law school, ideally the best time to know this information is at the end of your junior year. So we'll kind of do something like a clock, with the top of the clock, the 12, being Christmas and the bottom being the middle of the summer. So the law school admissions exam is offered 4 times during the year. Once in September, once in December, February, and June. Now, each of these exams is offered at different times. This is something else to consider. These 3 are all offered at 8:30 a.m. and the June one is offered at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So if you're get up late, if you're not a morning person, I would suggest taking the June exam. So when you decide, let's just say that this is your junior year down here, and actually we'll do this in black. Let's say this is the beginning of your junior year, sometime in here, and ideally this is when you want to figure out, hey, I want to go to law school. And the reason why is because then you have all of these dates to take the exam. Then this being your senior year, you could again take the exam here and here without it causing too much controversy in sending in your admission packets. So you register, and I'll just put this again, for the LSAT.org. You register for your law school admissions test on here. This will also have the dates of the exams, information you need to know, what you can bring. You can have up to 1 gallon of water, number 2 pencils. You can have a analog wristwatch, the one with the hand, and no digital ones to prevent you cheating using, I don't know, something that stores information on it or records or whatever. So this is your junior year. You say, listen, I've got a full course load, can't take it in September. December's no good either. February, maybe you say I'll study over winter break and take it in February. Maybe you want to take it in June because you, like I said, you like the idea of taking it at 1 p.m. The nice part about this is you'll have your score back here, and then you'll want to apply during your senior year. If you want to go directly into law school, you want to apply sometime in here. This is your November, October. Now, you can obviously send in your application at any point during this time, and then when you get your graduate degree, just send them the transcript, your official transcript, and to confirm that you did graduate undergrad. But right here, this is when the schools are going to have all of their scholarship money available. And the other thing is that most schools have rolling admission. So if you want to get into a good school and maybe your LSAT and GPA are not the greatest, the earlier you apply, the more likely that you'll get in because of rolling admissions. Now, you can still apply, I would say March being the very latest. Now, their application deadlines extend well into the summer, so you could apply somewhere in here, but it's not ideal. They're not going to have the scholarship money you want. There's not going to be enough spots, so you're really limiting yourself in that capacity. So this being your senior year, I would try and get your application in some point in here. And honestly, the best way to do that would be check out my videos about how to apply. You'll need to get people to give you letters of recommendation and evaluate you. And I would give them the same time, your senior year, right around here, till now to submit their letters to the LSAC.org. This gives you plenty of time to take the LSAT at the end or sometime during your junior year or even earlier senior year. This gives you plenty of time to look at law schools. That'll take a lot of time figuring out where you want to go. Do you want to stay close to home? I published another video about comparing and contrasting law schools. I would definitely check that out. It's got great information, and it'll really help you narrow down where you want to go, how good the school is, do they have what you're interested in. But just on a time frame, this is kind of where you want to be at. And like I said, here are the various exam times. And just that's something to consider. Now, if you're not in school any longer, the time frame is really up to you. Whatever is most convenient. You want to give yourself about 3 months to study for an exam. So if you're going to take the June one, you want to start studying sometime in here. I even would recommend starting earlier so that you have all this time to prepare, and then your scores can be more consistent. You have the ability to potentially go up between 12 and 15 points if you study correctly, based on your first exam with no studying. But I think the longer you study, the more consistent you can be when you actually go in on the date of the test. So that's a time frame for you guys. Something to consider. Obviously, it's not universal. It's just a generic timetable. And good luck, guys. If you have any questions about time frame, what to do, post in the comment section. I'll get back to you.